Okay, we are back to compare fraction with the same denominator. This is part 2. And let's see Cookie again, what she's doing. So this is Mr. Monkey. Say hi for Mr. Monkey and his little baby. And this is Cookie. They have a little problem. Actually, they don't know how to compare fractions, so Mr. Monkey doesn't know. Can we help him to compare a fraction? He has 4/8 and Cookie has 2/8. Who got more? Can you tell them who got more? You know who can solve this kind of problems? Cookie. She is sad. She doesn't know. You know who can help Cookie? Yes, it's Mr. Alligator. Say hi for Mr. Alligator. Can you help us? We have 4/8. Count them. 1, 2, 2/8, and 1, 2, 3, 4/8. Who has more? So we have 2/8 and 4/8. What do you think? Who got more? Did you notice who got more? 2/8 or 4/8? Let's say Mr. Alligator. So Mr. Alligators, who get more? 2/8 or 4/8? 4/8 get more. Yes, why? Because you can see they are more than 2/8. Cookie, are you satisfied now? You know who got more? No. Okay, let's see another example. She didn't understand this. I have here 1/4, and on this one, 1, 2, 3/4. Which one is more? As you can see, when I am comparing, which is more? Yes, Mr. Alligator. Thank you. Bye. So let's move to our virtual manipulative to find out by ourselves, to decide which get more. When we have the same denominator, you see I didn't change my denominator, and I want to see who got more. You will go to fraction, bars and circles. It will take time. Okay, so I will put here my whole. This is one whole. Okay, remove this one from here. I want to compare it with, for example, 2/6 with 4/6. Let's see who got more. What do you think? Who having more? 2/6 or 4/6? So, as you can see, which one is more? Of course, 4/6 is more. So the alligator will open the mouth to the 4/6 because 4/6 is more. Okay? So it's like when you have a chocolate and you take 4 pieces of this bar and your friend takes 2 pieces. Who will get more, you or your friend? Of course you, because you have more amount of unit fraction. Okay, 4/6. Let's see another example. Okay, this one is working. If I have 1/3 and 2/3, okay, together of course they are one whole, but let's see who will have more, or which one is greater. So I'll write the fraction 1/3 and this 1, 2. So it is 2/3. Which one is more, 2/3 or 1/3? Of course 2/3. You see it has more amount of fraction. So the alligator will open the mouth to the 2/3. So what is the rule? When I have the same denominator, I will look to the greater numerator. If I have the same denominator, I will look to the greater numerator. Okay, you can work on this manipulative to decide by yourself. Let's go to our math book. Now, after we see which one is more, can you order this fraction? Can you help me to order? You can see that all of them have the same denominator. Okay. Okay. So on this case, I have 1, 2, 3. It's 3/4. Here, 1 unit fraction, 1/4. And here, 2/4. If I will arrange them from the smaller to the greater, which one is the smaller? Of course, 1/4. After that, 2/4. After that, 3/4. Amazing. Can you do this for me? Can you? Try. Did you think about it? Are you ready? Write them down, please, on a piece of paper. Did you write the correct order? Let's check. Also, I will order this from the smaller to the greater. Are you ready? Are you done? Okay, let's see. First, write the fraction. The first one is 2/6. And this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And the last one is a 3/6. The smallest one, of course, it's 2/6. Then 3/6. And then 4/6. So what is the rule? Again, if I have the same denominator, I will look up to the greater. Numerator will be the greater. Okay, let's open our math book to go to the next page. Open your math book, page 218. You know how to write 218? 218. Your number is odd or even. Of course, it's even because it has 8. Look now, use the number line to compare the fraction with is greater or less than. I know, no need for a number line because you know the rule now. When you see the same denominator, you look up to the numerator. Ready? Let's go. 2/6 and 4/6. Which is greater? You look up 4. So of course it's 4/6. Let's do another example. And you can put them on the number line. This is 2/6. See, it's 2 parts, and this is 4/6. You can see this is greater than the 2/6. But as I said, you know how to do it without looking to the number line. Let's do this. Number 6. 2/6 and 5/6. Who is more? Who is greater? The alligator will open its mouth to the 5/6 because they have the same denominator. It will look immediately to the greater numerator and it will open its mouth to this one. I'll put it on another color. This is 5/6 and 2/6. As you can see, of course, 5/6 is more. Let's move to the next page. I'm pretty sure you can do it by yourself. So now we are on page 219, and remember, if both your denominator are the same, the alligator will eat the greater numerator. Okay, use the model to compare fraction, greater and smaller. It's obvious. 1/3 and 2/3. Can you answer this one by yourself? 4/8 and 3/8. I will not answer it. You can do it by yourself. And this is the same, 4/6 and 5/6. What do you think? Who is greater? Of course, 5/6. The alligator will open its mouth to the 5/6. You can do it by yourself. This is very easy. So when I have the same denominator, I will look to the greater numerator. Let's move to the next page. Okay, can you compare the fraction? Make a number line or a model to help you if you need it. Of course, you don't need it. Let's see. This one. 1/2 and 2/2. What do you think? Who is the greater? Of course, you have the same denominator. Look up to the greater numerator, and that will be. This is actually 1/2, right? Let's do this. 5/4 or 5/4 and 7/4. Who is greater? You look up because we have the same denominator. So the alligator would eat 7/4. Let's move to the problem solving. Okay, a quiche is split into 8 equal sections. A quiche is like a pie. Tamara eats 3/8 and London eats 2/8 at the quiche. Who eats more of the quiche? Okay, if you don't know how to do it, you can draw. So they say they have 8 equals part. I will cut it 4 equals part, and then cut this one into 2, 2, 2, 2. So the first one, 8, 3 pieces, 3/8, and his friend London eats 2 pieces. Which one is more? Of course, you know the answer. Tamara will eat more because you say 3/8 is greater than 2/8, and you can write her name, Tamara. Okay. Let's move to the next one. Now, Jackson Jackson talks on the phone for 3/4 or 3/4. Spencer talks on the phone for 2/4. Spencer said he was on the phone longer than Jackson. Longer, that means greater. Is this correct? You can say I can do it as a bar because it's talking about how long. It's like a distance, it's a time. So you will cut it into 2 equal pieces, and then this one you will cut it into another 2. So the first one is Jackson, and he talks for 3/4. So that's mean these 3 parts. And his friend Spencer talks 2/4. That means I'll color it like this with the yellow one. What do you think? Who is more, 3/4 or 2/4 or 2/4? Of course, Jackson, the one who talks for 3/4. So his answer is not correct. Jackson, the one who Jackson talks for 3/4 is greater than 2/4 because they have the same denominator, and you will look up to the greater numerator. Thank you. See you next time.